So this week's spoilers, leaks, raws, whatever you want to call them, the panels and details we were able to receive early may not be as jaw-dropping as last week, but this week we're getting exactly what we wanted and more.
More, you say?
You heard me, and more. Asta raging and going absolutely ham. So personally, I'm actually just as hyped for this week's chapter as it was for last week's. Even though I've accepted Asta's new transformation and the shock value isn't quite there anymore, it's still freaking insane to see the crap he's able to do now, and we'll probably see even more of his new abilities once the chapter finally drops. Now, I may not include all the leaks available in this video, but I'll include the ones I've seen up to this point after extensive searching. If I find any more, I'll throw them in while I'm editing this, but what I've got currently is what we're mainly gonna focus on today. Now, there isn't much to say about some of these. Asta now has the ability to extend his anti-magic sword and sort of use it as like a whip, sort of like Patri's. As we can see here, it's stretching and losing its shape. This means long-range combat will no longer be as much of an issue as it was before while he's in this state. We gotta remember, this isn't just a new form, it's a mental or emotional state, because we can clearly see Asta is not himself mentally or emotionally. Sort of like the anime tried to make him out to be during most of the extended fight in episode 63, even though it wasn't that dramatic in the manga. Now, with what we're seeing here, although it's highly unlikely, I gotta wonder, could Asta actually be, on some sort of level, a threat to Dante in this form? Sure, Dante's smiling the whole time, and he wouldn't have awoken the beast if he weren't sure he could handle it, but you'll notice he's dodging and getting out of the way of Asta's attacks, which he didn't really have to do before when Asta was in his normal black form, not once he awakened 50% that is. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Is Asta somewhat a match for Dante now? Again, highly unlikely, but who knows. This alone is enough to make this one of the better chapters in the entire manga, but we get some even juicier information, as well as confirmation on some theories going around the internet that were already pretty likely to begin with. We now know that Dante's devil has a name, and although I was hoping Tabata would come up with more original names, like Magicula is a good original name, and it makes me want to learn more about what kind of devil they are and what kind of magic they have, Dante's devil is named, if I'm not mistaken, these are the translations we received, Lucifer. Now, don't get me wrong, this is fitting, because when you think about it, Dante is a lot like Lucifer in the Bible. That's right, we get theological up in here. What Satan wants is for you to sin. He doesn't care why or how he gets you to do it, he just wants you to fall from grace. Just like Dante wants Asta to give into his anger and evil emotions, which is why he purposefully stabbed Ghosh last chapter. He wanted to wake up Asta's true emotions, and he knew seeing Ghosh seemingly get killed would trigger it. It would cross the line, it would push his button, etc, etc. His characteristics are very similar to that of the devil in Christianity, so as I said before, it's very fitting that his devil has this name. But I can go even deeper into why Dante is like Lucifer. For instance, he sees no reason to worry about sinning. He does it as he pleases, and he sees himself as some sort of higher presence in the world, like all those before him should bow to him and bend to his will, and he will not take no for an answer.
No one says no to me!
What he says goes. That's how it is with Dante, and that's all very similar to how, if nothing else, the media portrays Satan nowadays. He comes across as this charming and strong presence and isn't afraid to take what he desires, which is literally Dante's character in a nutshell. He's confident and doesn't care about anything but what he wishes to do or gain. Personally, I think this works to make him a much more villainous character than he already is, and kind of already cements him as one of the best villains in Black Clover, if not the best. Now, if that were all this chapter had to offer, this would still be a very, very standout chapter, one that the fans will always remember. But what's more, we learn that neither Dante nor Asta is in possession of the strongest devil, because we see the confirmed existence, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be, of a demon king with 4 freaking wings. Like, what is this? This chapter is just so freaking cold, man. Like, it would have been hype enough if it were just a fight. If we only got to see Asta go nuts for 13 to 15 pages, that would have been satisfactory. But Tabata said, nah, fam, we doing this right, and gave us extra details and reveals too. This man is such a flipping goat.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Anyway, depending on when I'm able to release this, the chapter may be out already, so if it is, let me know what you think of it in the comments down below. Are you excited for next week? How about this arc in general? Personally, I think it's shaping up to be Black Clover's best arc yet. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, hit the bell button, and click that little all option so you never miss a notification. With that, I must go. But thank you all so much for watching. I shall see you next time. Bye-bye!